Hi there, I am Katarina Wagner. I'm 23 years old and I'm a psychology student. Originally, I'm from Russia, but I mostly grew up in Germany because my father's German, but my mother's Russian, and I was born in Russia. And we moved to Germany when I was 1 year old, so I'm mostly German actually. But right now, I live in the Netherlands because I decided to study psychology in English, and it wasn't offered in Germany, so I came here for my bachelor's program. And right now we're also in my room in the Netherlands, and I would like to show you around because I think that's the best way of getting to know me and getting a picture of me. So we can see here I'm trying to learn Portuguese. I have decorated my room with the conjugations, and I'm really sure it's the best way of learning Portuguese on the side because I unconsciously memorized the verbs. I already did a basic course, but I still need to improve, and I really want to work on my Portuguese when I'm in Brazil. Here's my shelf. So, of course, I have a lot of psychology literature because I have to read it for school, but I also read it in my free time. I also read nonfiction, and of course Paulo Coelho is there. It's one of my favorite authors. I love photography. For sure, I will find good spots in Brazil to take some snapshots. Here are the Russian dolls to represent my Russian side. And there's my father. And I love sports. Right now I'm really into lacrosse. I don't know if it's a known sport in Brazil, but it's basically like hockey in the air, and it's a Canadian national sport. So I really like it at the moment. And I'm trying to learn the guitar. I'm teaching myself, but it turns out it's more difficult than I thought. So I'm probably not going to be the new Jack Johnson, but it's enough for some music at the bonfire, I guess. So this is my view. Typical Dutch room because it has huge windows. And I do love to cook, so I have a little herbs garden. And hopefully I'm going to learn some more Brazilian dishes besides feijoada. But yeah, I'm curious to see what dishes you have to offer in Brazil. So let's talk about why I want to come to Brazil. The reason why I decided to apply for an internship with ISEC was that I wanted to do something completely different during my holiday months because I'm a hard worker when it comes to my school and take my studies seriously. So I wanted to take off 2 months and see another world. It was not an option for me to just travel around because I always need the feeling of being important and contributing. So it seemed perfect for me to go for an internship with ISEC because it has a reciprocal exchange of contributing and also getting to know the culture through the eyes of locals, which is really what I was looking for. And the reason why I want to come to Brazil is, of course, I fell in love with the culture when I came to Brazil 2 years ago. I visited my friend in Sao Paulo, and I experienced Brazil as a very happy and dynamic culture that is also laid back in a good way. Because after being in Europe for such a long time, I feel it's a bit too structured and a bit too strict. So I really want to feel the Brazilian culture and more go with the flow instead of always planning ahead. So I think experiencing the Brazilian culture has a good effect on my personality and my everyday life, I guess. And I think the internship you're offering in the American school is perfect for me because it has a perfect mix of psychology and language teaching, which are the two things I'm really good at. And psychology because it's my major and I'm taking it really serious. And language teaching is something I have done for a long time. I started giving tutor lessons when I was about 14. So I was teaching younger children the language, the grammar, and the ways of learning the language. And it turned out I'm really good in it. So yeah, I have been teaching weekly lessons, and I'm still giving lessons. So I not in English though, because of course here in the Netherlands everybody speaks English. But right now I'm still teaching math to my peer students who have difficulties with statistics, and it turns out that my way of teaching is really effective because everybody that I'm teaching is passing the course, and I'm also convinced that it's better to have an English teacher that has been in the situation of learning the language, so they know that they know the difficulties. And I, as a second language learner, I've been there, so I know how hard it is to learn a language, and I know how it is to learn the English rules. And so I know how to put myself in the shoes of the student. So I can explain all the rules, and of course I can also make the class active, dynamic, and fun. I also have a lot of experience with children. I have been an au pair twice in my life. So first I went to the US for 1 year, and I went to a host family with 3 kids. They're all adopted from Russia, so they had a bit of developmental problems. I spent a year in that family, and I had to organize activities, I had to entertain them, and of course I had to raise them. I had to tell them what is good, what is bad. I had to reward them and punish them, and it was difficult, of course. I'm aware that working with kids is not always fun, and there's always a downside, but I can deal with it, and I think I'm very good with it. That's why I decided to be in au pair a second time. So I went to another family in Canada, in Montreal, and they also had 3 kids. So it was a bit the similar kind of dynamics, because a family with 5 people, 3 kids, it's a lot of work, it's a lot of organizing, but I'm very proud that I managed it, and I'm very positive that I can handle a whole classroom, because I'm very confident of my skills of teaching English, and I find it good that psychology is also a central theme in your way of teaching, because because psychology is everywhere, of course, but being aware of it makes it easier, and of course I can adapt to it, even though maybe you have different ways of teaching. But yeah, I'm pretty positive that I'm the right candidate for it, because I love teaching and I love English, and culture shock is not an issue for me, because I have been to different countries, so I always adapted, and I'm a grown up, and I can handle it, and I would be very happy if you would contact me further and even choose me, of course, because I think I'm the right candidate, and I think we can have a great 2 months together. So yeah, I hope you contact me, and if you have any further questions, just feel free to contact me further. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye.